Hello? Yo, you said 20? You said 20?
Glad to have you with us from Warren P. McGurk Stadium. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams this Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Rutgers Scarlet Knights and the UMass Minutemen. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, checking in with the Minuteman head coach. He is obviously very excited. He has waited a long time for this opportunity. He came to this university when he was just 18 years old as a player, and now he will lead his team out of the tunnel as the head coach. It is a dream come true, and his emotions are very high. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. UMass's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Scarlet Knights offense going to get the chance to start this game off. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Here's the pressure. Buying some time. Did the work himself. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Scarlet Knights will have it 1st and 10. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. With the catch, it's Raymond. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Scarlet Knights are marching down the field. Running inside, it's Raymond. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Raymond. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. The Scarlet Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying to run, it's Benjamin. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections, but the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead, and a lot of times for a loss, and put the offense in a bind.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down.
Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Makes the catch, plenty of room, feet down in the end zone. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had 1 extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Minuteman offense heads onto the field for the first time today. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to pass, it's Watson. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. UMass will line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Sends it downfield. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play.
Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Complete. Smashes through the tackle. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. First carry of the season. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Minutemen!
That's a nice job by the offense there on their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quick lets it fly. Upstairs, he's got it. The defense got at that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their sophomore defensive tackle. They're very high on his future. Howie Rowe will get us up to date on how he's doing. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Complete. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's looking to pass. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Absolutely center cut. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. 3rd and short. They've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Under fire. On target to the left. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. UMass quickly back to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's reeled in. It's Adkins. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Dropping back, it's Watson. Scrambling away. Trying to escape and get it himself. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Touchdown, Minutemen! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goal. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Jump ball, and he's got it. Oh, what a grab.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The quarterback sneak. And they go to the quarterback sneak on second down, and they might have to reach a little deeper in the playbook. Stuffed again. So they got nothing on the last play. Here's 3rd and goal from the 1. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. He leaves it with the back. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Back to the ground with the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Breaks into the... And it's a fumble on the play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. Scanning the field, it's Watson. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harding. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. The 10. Touchdown, UMass. Ball into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Took a shot as he threw.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Catch in the middle, it's Harding. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And his throw is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Fires quickly. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. He wants to throw it. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Back now to your game inside McGurk Stadium. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll open the second half with a run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Watson. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it way down the field. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. UMass quickly back to the line.
And, man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time in the pocket. He delivers the big play down the field. Kudos to that offensive line right there.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got a little grass. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll give it to him again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Black 14, black 14.
Out of the gun to give to the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. Their first possession of this 3rd quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
He's got him. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Minuteman offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
At the end of that last play, there is still a Scarlet Knight player who is yet to get up. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Makes the catch. It's Matthews. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Back to throw. It's Watson. Pressure coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. UMass will line up to punt it away. And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Finds his tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Duff. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The run inside. It's Raymond. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Open space at the 25. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on 1st down. A shot for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the score.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Watson. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baldwin. And they'll knock him down. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Runs through a man. He might have some space. At the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UMass!
I just love that about this team because right when it looks like the opponent has just a glimmer of hope, scoring a touchdown on the last drive, they just come right back out, David, and they put their foot down on the gas. They put their foot down on your throat. They stay aggressive and score a touchdown of their own.
It's just such an explosive offense, man. They can hurt you so fast. They're so dangerous. Defenses don't know what to do. You're right. Great answer. You give up a touchdown, you go right back and get you one.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. This time it's complete. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have put up some stats. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks one deep. Goes high to pull it in. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Quarterback making checks. Just keeps slinging it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Turning it on. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the 2nd half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Their pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
UMass will line up to punt it away. He's got it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They fought their way back. A scoring drive, the stop, and now a chance to pull even on this drive late. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Looking to scramble. Take it. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes a grab and room to run. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Wants to throw it again. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying play action. Stepping to the right. He's going to run it. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Covered like a blanket, and he still makes the grab.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, you see the offense trying to hook up on that in route, but the receiver just not able to create enough separation to complete that throw.
Running inside, it's Raymond. Picks up the first down. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. He'll set up to throw. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it.
Red 18, red 18.
Looking to throw, it's Watson. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on third and long with the run, and nothing doing. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. UMass will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Nestles it in at the 35. He's going to get loose. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal coming up. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Can't get him to the ground. And he'll be brought down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Boy, you complete a pass like that, Jesse, get into plus territory, and now the defense starts feeling the heat.
And in these situations, coaches always tell their quarterback, just get a completion, get the drive going so we can get some momentum, put the defense on their heels as we try to move into field goal range.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Watson. Throws for the tight end. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 15. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Baldwin. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And this will be for the game. And he got it! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through, and Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And